Thank you guys for your patience.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session of D&D with Shitlords. This one, we're putting the emphasis on Shitlords already, it seems. So, we're starting a new campaign called Hoard of the Dragon Queen. That is the fucking name, right?
That is the name of the current adventure. It is a two-part adventure containing Hoard of the Dragon Queen and Rise of Tiamat.
Okay. Hoard of the Dragon Queen is what it's currently labeled as. This is the first session of this game. Many of the faces that you see are old hats at the D&D with Shitlords. So we have Schoolboy returning. Lovely Schoolboy. And I just realized I had him presented. We have Shady.
Yo.
We have Icy.
Hello, welcome on my channel.
I'm Manly Icy, which, as those of you who watched during the fireside session would realize, that means I'm Sanguine. Eeyore's our DM this time around. And
Hello.
then we have two new players, or one reasonably new, one brand new. We have Isaac, who has only played an NPC in the
2 sessions.
Ixalan campaign.
All right, hi. How you doing?
And we have Adam.
Like a virgin.
Yep, we're gonna pop your D&D cherry.
Oh, that just fucking.
Oh my God, no!
Ah, man, we haven't even gotten 5 minutes into the damn session.
I haven't even gotten into the session.
You jumped so fucking gay that even our token gay cringed at how gay that fucking was.
Our token gay is fucking done with this shit.
Yep. So,
So dumb.
shall we introduce ourselves as our characters, or you want to hop straight?
What's up, straight?
Do an introduction. It helps me remember details.
Didn't we just give you this before the stream?
Yes, we did.
No.
Why don't you start?
Okay, Schoolboy, you and I want to start? We're
Sure.
Shu and Tefnut. We're twins, and we were prodigies, so we are fairly young. We are viziers from Amonkhet, and we bring along two of our students, those being Adam's character and Isaac's character.
I,
Give your name.
yeah, go.
Lozenge.
Isaac, name.
Oh, Luzish. I don't know how to pronounce it, so that's what we're going with.
Okay. And what does your character do?
He does,
He's an acolyte.
yeah, sure. He's a monk.
Or actually, not really. An acolyte, he is, what's the special term? That
Initiate.
An initiate.
Yeah, there. I'm an initiate. I am a student of those
Hey.
two.
Race.
I am a hawk-headed. God, where did I?
Oppen.
Haven.
Yeah, Avon. Hawk-headed Avon.
Okay. And our second student, Adam.
My character's name is Balbori. He's a Avon fighter. He also just joined this, but he has his hesitations as to what exactly is the. He has kind of like a doubtful presence in the whole gods issue, but he's still. I mean, he comes from a line of devoted fighters, and so he's just kind of following the path. But at the same end, he has some reservations about it.
I see.
My character's name is Faye Autumnbird, and she is a half elf bard. And she kind of presents herself as a man because she has a secret for the group that sadly the whole group already knows, but that doesn't matter. You guys don't. For now. She naturally has red hair, but currently her hair is blue because she dyed it and she has it short.
Shady.
My character is Ren Boondiggles, a former forest gnome who made a deal with the Fae to gain the power for vengeance against humans who slaughtered his village. His race is actually a Naga with dark blue and black scales. Its age is 28. Kind of a naive. He's a cobbler, so he doesn't know much about battle or anything.
That's what you get for fucking around with the Fae.
I'll eat your children. Shut up.
God.
And goddammit, school, don't scare off our live chat. Mustafa, stay.
I will eat your children.
God.
So now then, I think it's time for me to turn it over to our DM Eeyore, and I shall go back into my character, I think.
Okay. Well, we shall start on Amonkhet of all places, rather than in the adventure. We have to get all the group together with, well, a lovely morning for two Avens to have a sparring match. Roll for initiative!
Who?
The Avens.
Our Avens. Adam.
Oh, wait, what?
Adam and Isaac. Initiative.
Right. What am I?
Only the D20s.
D20 plus
D20.
your dexterity.
Plus dexterity. Okay. Right off the bat. Thank you.
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
plus 3, that's 18. 18.
17.
Hey. Hope that's good.
To add some context into the sparring match, it's a sort of couple days before a grand tournament Hazarat, one of the 5 gods of Amonkhet holds for warriors. So, naturally, the 2 viziers are teaching their students to enter and hopefully win the tournament. Initiative rolls were
18 Isaac, 17 Adam.
okay. Proceed, and you are going for non-lethal here. It's training, not go nuts.
And as this starts off, Shu leans over to Tefnut. You did remember to tell them that this is not for blood, right?
Now, what would be the fun in that?
Sister, we do not want our students to injure themselves.
If they know that it's not for blood, then they will go easy and not try hard. I want to see them do the best that they can do.
Okay, so I'm going for unarmed.
Sister, this is
It's
not
a
wise.
1d4, right?
An unarmed strike. Okay, roll to hit.
That's
You roll a d20 plus
D20.
your strength or dexterity, whichever is higher since you're a monk.
okay.
So what was your d20 result and what's your bonus? You also had
D20 result is 21.
you had
21.
And is that with the +2 proficiency bonus?
That is plus 2 proficiency.
So it's your d20 result plus your
Okay.
stat modifier plus your proficiency.
Okay, so that's 23.
He hits.
23?
21.
Yep.
Yeah, it hits. Roll damage.
That's the D4, right?
1d4 plus your plus your not proficiency, plus your ability modifier.
Plus ability modifier.
Again, whichever one you used for the previous one, either your strength or dexterity, whichever was higher.
Okay, that's 3. That's 6.
6. Taking the initiative, you managed to startle Baldori and get a quick punch to the face before he could raise his shield. Baldori, your response?
Adam. Okay.
I kind of feel like a breeze just hit my face. So, what can I do now?
You can attack.
Dash?
Can I jump in the air and fly? Oh wait, no,
you
I
can
have
move if you like.
No, let's just strike.
But no. Okay, roll to hit with whatever you're striking with.
And your roll to hit is again a d20, plus your strength modifier, plus your proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my proficiency bonus?
Proficiency
It's
bonus
a-
is 2.
Yep, for level 1 characters, it will always be 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right next to strength, by the way, Adam.
No, that's the mod.
No, I mean to the right of strength.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. On the characters.
So, D20 plus 4, huh?
D20
Yep.
plus your strength mod, plus 2.
Yeah, so 4. My strength mod is 2.
Yep.
Yeah, just plus 1.
Roll your d20.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Got a rock.
That's not a hit. What weapon were you using again?
This is just a short sword.
Ah,
It'd be a practice sword.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
In response, you do attempt to make a quick stab at Lozenge. Lizzie.
Lozenge.
But the monk is rather agile and quickly jumps out of the way of the blade.
Nice try.
And either of you will be able to tell me when you are below half health.
My current hit points are 10, so I'm definitely not.
How much damage did I get from that last hit?
6.
Okay.
So yeah, so you're at 4 health.
If he has 10 HP, then yeah, you'd be at 4.
Darn.
Yeah, you do that on current hit points, not hit point maximum.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get current hit point.
Your current hit
Current
point is your max hit point minus 6.
So yeah,
Yeah, I don't even have a max hit point.
Oh, you don't?
You
Okay.
didn't fill it in? You
Quickly
guys
fill
did
that in.
that.
you
So
probably had 10.
it's a d10 plus your constitution modifier.
Level 1 characters automatically get the maximum on their hit dice
Yep,
for rolling,
which is
so it will be
10.
10 plus con.
Whoa, what?
10 plus your constitution modifier.
Wait, so that means mine would be 12.
No,
Yes.
you get 8 plus your
Oh.
constitution modifier.
Okay. Okay.
My mistake. I forgot monks were on an 8.
Yeah.
Shit.
Alright, so
So I
Okay.
think you're probably 12 or 14 hit points, something like that. Adam.
Yeah. Let me write this in here. I'm at 6 HP.
6.
Okay, so that's roughly half.
Yep.
Damn, son.
Huvian, give me a dexterity check actually before attacking.
Dexterity check or saving
Yep.
throw?
Just to check.
So that's a D20.
Yep.
Okay. And then plus modifier.
Plus your dex mod, yes.
That is a 14.
14? Okay. Proceed with your attack normally.
Okay. I want to hit him. In the
Very
face
well.
with my fist.
Roll to hit again.
17 plus 3 plus 2 plus, that means plus 5. That's
Roll
a good hit.
damage.
Roll damage. Okay. That's a D4
Yep.
plus
Strength.
strength is 2. Okay. Plus 2. That's 6.
Damn.
Another 6.
Yeah.
Guard.
You're dead. I killed you.
No, it's just knocked out.
Yeah, I knocked you out. Oh my
With
God.
another quick punch to the face, you are basically find yourself on the ground, unconscious but stable. It was just a training session.
That was too easy.
Sister, if you would be so kind to see to our pupil.
Yeah, Tefnut stands up and looks at
Lazish?
Balbori, and then looks at the siege. Well, what? He's laying there. Are you not going to finish him?
Sister,
It's just a training. Why would I kill him?
You guys don't know
at
it's
this point, Shu kind of calls out sister and rushes forward. This is training. That is not how this is done, I think.
They didn't know that. He stopped. He's not ready. They must do this again.
Sister, see to our injured student.
Yes, brother.
Your background noise, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Hey,
lot of noise
cut that
coming
out.
from you.
Thank you.
Lazish,
Yeah.
come here.
I walk over to
Shu.
shoot.
Press F5. You're roboting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Well, I
Oh
guess
my
I really win then.
There he is again.
All right. Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
okay. The four of you each give me perception checks. Tefnut, you will make it with disadvantage, and
Wait.
Baldori, you will make it with double disadvantage
Why do I get disadvantage?
Wait, why are we
because
doing
you're tending to Baldori.
I'm not tending to anybody.
Yeah. Oh, that's normal. And Baldori with disadvantage.
Why am I doing perception check?
Wait, what?
We will find out if we succeed our perception check.
Okay. That's a D20, right?
Yep, D20
D20.
plus your perception skill.
Okay, I dropped it on the floor.
God damn it.
Do I got to roll a d20?
Yep,
You
D20,
roll
but
it
you're doing
twice.
double deception, or double disadvantage, so you roll 3 D20s, and you take
That's-
the lowest of them.
16 plus
to
4,
write
that's 20 exactly.
Okay, 20.
10. The lowest, right? I got the lowest. I
Yep,
got
you
is
take
10.
the lowest.
I forgot.
And then you add your perception skill to that.
So 12.
Okay.
12.
I forgot to add my.
Priscilla.
No. The rest of my stuff, so I don't.
21.
21. Okay.
18.
18. You all manage, even Beldori, laying on the ground, managed to notice the ever familiar jackal head of Hazarat step into the. Well, all of Hazarat, but you recognize her face more than anything. Step into the arena. Tough Nut Chew, how are the students doing?
They're doing
They are
fine.
coming along, I think.
It seems that one is obviously doing better than the other.
I let him have it. You know, I got to make him feel accommodating.
Quiet.
That's not true.
You
Fuck.
quiet.
Silence!
You do not address the gods like this.
They are both coming along. I shall be working with them more to hone their hand-to-hand.
Yes. I have decided something different for their trial, and considering how badly one of them just did, I will ask that you two join them. And with a wave of her hand, she produces a portal. Enter and conquer what lies beyond.
I'm hesitant.
That is not the way.
And Hazarat, with her other hand, extends it out, and a bright light sort of engulfs Baldori. Gain 12 hit points.
Oh.
So you're back at full health.
Cool.
Kidding.
I mean, no disrespect by this, but I need to consult with Bantu before I go through any portal that you have created.
Ooh.
This trial has been agreed upon by all 5 of us.
I need to hear it from Bantu herself.
Oh, take care with this.
Make a persuasion check.
I don't need to be persuasive. I need to be stubborn, so I'm not trying to persuade anybody. I'm not going through the portal. And neither are my students.
I agree with him. I do not want to go into a random portal.
Silent.
Sorry.
You wish to hear it from your own god. Very well. And with a snap of her finger, you'd hear what is obviously the sound of Bantu marching, sort of walking towards the arena. Within about a minute, she arrives, and her and Hazrat begin communing to one another. And are you going to actually try and hear what they're trying to say?
I'm bowing to the goddess Bantu.
From what you can see of the initiation of the conversation, they mean for you not to hear it explicitly.
Good thing I'm not trying to listen.
They, as in both Bantu and Hazarat.
The good thing I'm not trying to listen to the conversation.
Yep, continue
Very
on
well.
your...
After a second, another couple moments pass. Bantu looks toward you, both of you, and just simply nods.
I would like to call a council with the gods.
Not now,
Sister?
Vizier. You must proceed. Time is
I'm
of
not-
the essence, and I fear the chance will pass if you do not enter.
I'm not proceeding until I know where we're going and what our task is. We've been presented with a portal and that this is our task. We have to know what the task is before blindly going into it.
Sister, I think you might want to be careful with how we proceed on this.
Yeah, it doesn't take anyone by surprise that Hazarat is becoming quite temperamental at the moment, and all of you know what happens to people who draw Hazarat's ire.
I'd say we go through the portal. My
It's
opinion.
best not to try to interfere with how my sister does things. You are our students. I think you should be quiet.
And again, she does have the right to know the basics. You are going to a realm known as Faerun. It is a realm that should be very unfamiliar to you, but I feel that there are allies that will be there for you. The task I have in mind for you is to find out what is disturbing this realm, and if necessary, bring my goals to its realm and land.
So let me get this straight. I heard you clearly. And Tough Nut is addressing Bontu,
Mm-hmm.
not the other one. You want us to invade a foreign land, just the four of us, conquer it, and then make it so that
Call
you
it
guys
more.
can come through. Is that
Call
correct?
it more reconnaissance before the main attempt at invasion, if necessary. If they seem cordial, then we will work as allies with the people of Faerun.
It's another realm. You're not going to invade another realm. That's just for no reason.
Said silence.
You dare backtalk your vizier, and Bontu's eyes glow slightly. Take 10 damage.
Ow.
Students,
I mean, knocked
Falling
out.
to the ground.
I'm gonna turn around and do a non-lethal unarmed strike.
I'm close enough that I can try to interfere, right?
Yeah, but that will be a dexterity saving throw contested by your dexterity or strength, depending on how you want to interfere.
I will interfere with my dexterity.
Very well. Schoolboy dexterity saving throw. Sanguine's dexterity check.
Yep. And that is a 23.
You beat me. 18.
Well, whatever you were attempting to do, your brother easily knocks you slightly off of balance, but not enough to actually fall over. Just enough to stop whatever you were doing.
Am I still
Effectively,
at
I
zero?
just guide your hand to one side.
Am I still at 0?
No, you're technically at 1. It wasn't enough to actually knock you down. It just hurt a lot.
Yeah, okay.
And with that, Shu looks at his sister for a moment, then turns to face the two students. I told you, it is ill-advised to interfere. Please remain silent.
Go over and sit down against a wall.
Tough Nut turns back around and looks up at Bantu. Excuse my
Student.
my bluntness, but you're willing to send your best vizier on a reconnaissance mission instead of a invade mission?
The God Pharaoh only found out about Faerun not half an hour ago. He asked us to select a team. We have agreed upon you 4.
If the God Pharaoh says so, then we will. And she bows, and without saying a word, turns and walks through the portal.
Baburi.
Yo.
I forget your name, Isaac. Isaac, say your name again.
Lazish.
Baburi. Lazish. Follow me. And I walk into the portal.
Reluctantly, I get up and walk into the portal.
Adam?
Oh, well, I followed him in the portal.
Very
I
well.
haven't think
You have to say your actions. You can't just.
I said follow him in the portal.
Standing there.
On the other side, it's a heavily forested area, and you are sort of very disoriented by the travel through the portal. And due to the time it's a early evening.
I've never seen so many trees in my life.
Sister,
Yes?
please check on our students.
If I must. The siege.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
I hurt a lot.
Balbori,
Yo,
are you okay?
I feel a little tingly from that portal, but I'm all right. These trees are really tall, though.
Shoo. I checked on the kids. They're all right.
Wow. Great,
Sister,
great vizier.
I'm
All right.
I'm tingly, so that's
sister,
Did you not notice?
attracted the ire of our gods. Please see to them being healed.
As you guys are talking, you hear this maniacal laughter that doesn't sound familiar at all to you. And out of nowhere, a small purple portal appears, and this black and blue Naga comes shooting out of it, landing on the ground.
Hi there.
That's smarts.
The siege.
Yeah.
Talking.
What?
Shu carefully approaches the Naga.
I'm gonna use my level 1 spell Cure Wounds on the siege.
Very well, proceed.
When
That should be a DA plus your spellcasting ability modifier, and as a cleric, that should be your wisdom.
Where's my D8? God damn it, that's a 10. There's an 8. No, that's a 12. That's an 8. That's 9. 9 health.
Well,
Well, I'm at max. So,
Lazish is back up at full.
hey, thank you there.
Ren, you feel very odd in your body, and you are haunted by the laughter of the Earl King in your head.
What the fuck just happened?
Who are you? And why are you here?
Dog person! And I instinctively throw my hands up, and a Eldritch Blast comes out just blindly, not aiming at anything in particular. Just
You obliterate a nearby squirrel.
Oh, you just killed a squirrel. How do you feel?
terrible.
To that, Shu would immediately try to close in and grapple.
Okay. Lanaga, so be it.
Well, he's just scared. Why are you?
It will be a strength check contested by a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It doesn't fucking matter, really, unless he nats.
Why? Did you roll like a 19?
Oh, no, I rolled higher.
You natted, did you?
Yep.
So,
First nat 20 of the game.
what? Yeah, I got an 11 plus whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
natted, so you are basically tackled and brought to the ground by this jackal-headed beast that looks sort of human, but you obviously can tell it is not.
What's
Oh,
what's
also-
going on? Where am I? Why do
Shu
I
and
live?
Toughnut are albino.
Oh,
Yep.
so you
Well
guys
done.
are white.
Yep.
Racist.
Were you trying to hit me with that?
I don't even know what I just did.
How did you
And
get
why
here
am I
from
listening?
Amonkhet?
Say what?
How did you get here from Amonkhet?
What's an almond kit? Does it taste good?
I
I-
hate to break it to you, but I don't think he knows anything about this place.
Right, as you begin to regain your senses, it all comes back to you. The tales that the Earl King told you that in exchange for power, he and the ability to destroy his enemies, to, well, be a slave for the next couple months.
Say what? A slave? To whom?
Effectively, a slave to his will. And his will sent you here.
There's a talking snake.
Are you
I got
a
my-
vizier or are you a initiate?
I make shoes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, okay, what's Sanguine's character? His name?
Shu.
Shu. I don't think he's. I hate to break it to you.
Stop talking.
I hold up one hand, motioning for everyone to be quiet. Have you run away from your way?
Don't know what you're saying.
Is he a
It makes
deserter?
no sense to me.
Wait, is she a deserter?
She?
I am.
Who are you calling a she?
Okay.
You are a female Naga.
What's a naga?
And at this moment, you manage to get some of a look at your own body, Ren.
What? What is this? I'm big, and I'm scaly, and I'm squishy in places.
Defnut, can you please check her head?
The face. Oh boy, like nope.
If more,
I
if more were sent to help us, then we should know.
unsheath my kopesh. And I look at the Naga. I'm gonna do a insight check.
Mm-hmm.
And that's wisdom, right?
Yeah, insight should be wisdom. No,
Yep.
it's wisdom or intelligence.
It's wisdom.
Nat 20.
You are well aware that this Naga is just confused as you are about the fact that, well, she's a Naga to begin with, and two, you two are trying to kill her.
Speak for yourself. I'm not confused. Two, her head's okay.
She doesn't know what she is.
Nagas aren't known to be the smartest
Nice headgear.
species of our land.
Even Nagas know when they are Nagas.
Ooh, hang on.
This is true.
What's the Naga? I'm confused. What's the Naga? What are you talking about?
You are
What
a
is
Naga.
No, it's not mine.
I'm a gnome.
No,
It's
A
your
gnome cobbler.
no. It's no.
You are a Naga. You are a snake person with tits. You're a Naga.
Why would you become a cobbler? You have no feet.
I used to. I don't know what happened to them. They were right there a second ago. Why do
Are
I
you
sound
sure
so
that their
feminine?
head is not damaged?
Who are you people?
Their head must be damaged.
If I may speak,
No.
God damn.
can I get Shoo, please, can I speak?
What?
I feel like he's just confused. Something else happened. I don't think he even knows what happened. I feel like he's just confused. He's just confused. I don't think there's anything wrong with his head.
Who are you talking about? This is obviously a female Naga.
And
If I don't even know what a Naga is, I don't think he
You
knows.
are well aware
you
of
know what a
Naga
Naga is. You're from Amonkhet too.
No, I don't know if
We know,
he knows he's a
but
Naga.
yeah. He seems confused as to what in the hell he is.
I mean,
She is.
she. I meant to say she when I say he.
Yeah.
Can you imagine not knowing that you are Oven?
That would be horrible.
What's an oven?
Me, I'm an oven. Oven.
I too am an oven. Hey, check this out. Can I go fly up in the air and take a look at the land around us?
Brag.
How
Just
could
brag about how
something
you play.
and not know that it is?
My mouth
think
just
that's it.
gapes open as I'm see Adam just fly up. That's so cool.
I can do that too.
Yeah, but I'm better at it.
Hey, at least you didn't. Hey, at least I forgot what I was gonna say.
And I land. Dude, there's a lot of trees. It looks like for miles. Looks like we're in.
Yeah, it's the
Give me a perception check, actually, Adam.
Oh, well then, maybe when I said fly in the air, we should look. What do I roll?
I would say,
A
can you have
D20
it with
plus your perception.
can he have it with advantage because he had advantage points?
I'm at this point. I'm sort of
Because he
crawling
wasn't
away.
actively searching, I'm
I got
saying
15.
that advantage
Oh my
is
God.
canceled out.
Yeah, I'm not really searching. I'm just trying to get a better lay of the land of where we're at. I rolled a 15 though.
15. Okay, up there. Notice that the forest is quite vast. Some of the areas. Let me actually look at the big old map. Yes, it has a map. To the south, you could actually, or what you assume to be south, you could see a mountain range, and you know that you're in a partially coastal region, and
So I see water?
Some water. It's way off in the distance.
It's Washington.
By your estimate, it would be a few kilometers off. But along the path that goes along the edge of the forest, you see a few dimly lit fires just sort of passing along the road.
Moving?
Yeah, they're just moving along the road.
So torches?
Well, I guess we'll find out. I land right back down. Yeah, we're in the thick of it, fellas. Although I did see a road some ways out, and there's some. It looked like torches. Can't be too sure, but they were moving.
Let's go over there. We should check it out.
Hey, that's not our call. We still are students.
I lean down to the Naga's ear, and I say, or ear hole rather, and I say, I am going to let you up. If you try to blast me again, I shall make sure you are unable.
I swear I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was. It just came out. It went everywhere.
Something is not right about you, I think.
I think so too.
I let,
It's a great way of saying they're insane.
and with that, I let Shady's character up.
And I immediately sort of try to crawl, slither away, but I really don't know how I'm moving, so I just sort of hit trees along the way and fall on my face.
Find him.
The four of you think that this Naga doesn't even know how to move around on the ground.
How about we observe that?
She is drunk. I think.
her.
Can I go get her?
No.
And okay. Jeez. Saying no to everything. From now on, I'm just gonna ask you.
I turn around and raise my hand at the siege.
Oh.
Ask
Oh,
you
man.
that again, and you'll be acquainted with the back of my hand again.
I wouldn't like that. So,
Why are you still talking?
because you addressed me, so
That was rhetorical.
Well,
You. I don't understand what Bantu was thinking when she assigned us to this kid.
His previous vizier passed away unexpectedly. So he was left to our care.
How old is
19.
19. So you're a good 5 years older than us?
Jesus.
Just so you know.
Yeah,
This-
yeah.
Point, Ren's just sort of clutching her head with one hand and trying to hold herself up desperately on a tree so she can stand straight up.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
think of it
and-
like being assigned with Kenra. They're the ones who killed my family.
Lazish, I think it is best if you remain quiet for a time. And perhaps to aid in that, you should have to deal with the drunk one.
Okay. So I go get her.
Make sure she doesn't kill herself.
Okay.
now
I
that she's fully up and you am released, you realize that whatever clothes she had been wearing have been removed.
all right. I while trying to grab her, I avoid and looking away, trying to. Yeah. So do I need to do a check of any sort?
That's just weird.
Unless Ren is actively resisting, I see no reason to actually make a check.
Just resisting. I'm gonna let go. Pretty weird.
I'm too busy struggling to stay up, but
Are you actively resisting?
I'm trying to slither away, not necessarily resisting, just moving.
So resisting.
Okay. That's a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage versus your call, but I think strength would be more logical in this case.
So
Then
who's
say
the dexterity?
Okay, so the lowest was disadvantage. Lowest was 18 compared to 19.
You didn't have the disadvantage. It was Ren that had the disadvantage.
Oh, Ren that
Being
had
as,
disadvantage. I rolled a.
being as she does not know how to move in a new body yet.
Okay, so I rolled an 18. That's plus dexterity saving throw. That's 5. That's 24. 23.
Okay.
So either way, I had rolled a 19 the first time, but an 11 the second time, so that's plus 2.
You try and slither away when one of the bird-headed creatures that obviously has a very close to human body. I guess that's the reason you tried to slither away. But the attempt is
Trying to slither away because I don't know.
The moment you let go of the tree, you're just on the ground, effectively. And
I'm gonna have Tefnut look at Shu and whisper into his ear. I think Lesige is gay.
How does that? I'm just not trying to be rude.
He may be or he may not be.
You
By
and
the way,
your
are my clothes on the ground or something?
They're in tatters beside a small gnome-sized pack containing your cat.
Because they tore off. Okay. I attempt to drag her back over to the group.
Dragging her.
She's already grappled, and Ren, you realize that these people probably know more about what you are than you actually do.
I at this point just if you can drag a 300-pound snake person, I just sort of prop my head on my hands and just let it happen.
If Lazisha's strength score is higher than 10, then he is capable of doing so.
Alright, yeah, it is.
Okay, with an incredible amount of effort, though, you managed to do so.
And while I'm being dragged, I probably see my pack and all that, right?
Yeah, you pretty much understand exactly what you are. You're some sort of snake thing now.
I grab my pack and tatters in my clothes and stuff and just sort of hold it close like I'm paranoid or something. I don't exactly...
Alright, I got the instinct one. What do you want me to do?
Balbori, you said that there was a road and some torches.
Yeah, not far from here, there was a road that I saw with some moving lights. So
Lead the way.
That'll be a nature check.
For everyone? Or no? Just him?
No, for Adam.
so do I roll.
D20 plus
D20,
nature.
Add your nature.
Shouldn't he get advantage because he can pop up in the sky every so often to double check?
Very well argued. I'll
what's
I'll
my
grant
nature?
you advantage.
First off, what's my nature?
Your
That's-
nature skill is. You should have.
Under skills, it's between medicine and perception, right above perception.
Yep.
It will be a intelligence check unless you have proficiency with it. Then it will be intelligence +2.
Wait. My intelligence +2?
If you have proficiency in nature.
I do not.
Okay. So then it would be your D20 roll plus your intelligence modifier.
The higher of 2 d20 rolls, to be precise.
Yep.
The higher of the two D20s is 11. Plus
What'd you-
3, so we got 14.
Nice.
It takes you about an hour or so to travel what everyone else estimates that would have probably taken maybe half that time, but you managed to make it to the road. And basically by triangulating the path of the torches, you're about a minute or so ahead of the torches crossing the path where you are.
Stay in the
Right now.
bushes. You. Drunken Naga. Just be quiet.
Okay. Yes, dog person.
So these torches should be coming up to us in a couple minutes then, huh? Well, you said how far ahead were we?
You're ahead by maybe 1 or 2 minutes on your estimate, and it could
So
be
should we-
exact or
Should we wait on the street or on the road, or should we take positions in the coverings?
That's up to the seers.
Balbury, get on one side. Sister.
Hmm?
Take the drunk one and our student off to the other.
Okay. You're really testing my patience here, Shu.
I know, but I fear you may not be the best first impression for us.
Fine. What
I'm
side of the
sort
road
of-
do you go on,
Damn it.
Dory?
Opposite side was the one that I indicated.
Okay, so we're staying on this side.
So we're flanking them.
Essentially.
We're going one side, they're going the other. Shoes standing in the middle of the road.
okay. Faye, it's time to shine.
Finally.
I know it's been taking me a while. You're traveling with a sort of merchant caravan or traveling band of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well,
A
she
lot-
is a solo person, so she's probably just kind of going with a band of merchants to be a little bit safer. Go on.
mhm. Possibly they've asked you to stand guard, but for whatever reason, either being a loner or sort of out in front by about a couple meters, and
Mhm.
you see what looks like a large white bipedal dog standing in the middle of the road in front of you as you turn come over the crest of a hill.
Why is Shu large?
Large by dog standards.
He's 14.
Yeah, but I think it's more the fact that
It's a humanoid
it's a
dog.
humanoid dog. That's I think the issue.
That's all Faye would know about Kenra.
Yeah, and also, he is 14, but his physical stats are fairly impressive. So he would be.
And he's even got a nat 20.
He'd be well built as far as that.
Mm-hmm.
Faye has never seen this before, right?
You have never even heard of a dog being capable of walking bipedally, let alone one the size of a man.
Okay. She kind of looks in the distance and sees this figure that looks very odd. And knowing that the traveling band is likely not very well equipped to deal with anything because she was the one asked to guard, which is weird for a bard, in my opinion. Mostly you're asked to play music. She kind of approaches the thing in her mind closer. And by the way, she has a short haircut and whatnot, and she might be kind of more man-ish looking, or boyish looking, I should say.
Yeah, Shoo, after waiting about 2 or 3 minutes,
Also blue
you
hair.
notice that a blue-haired, you would think male human of sorts, comes walking up sort of ahead of the ambient light of the torches that is about to crest over a small decline about, I'd say, 30, 40 feet away from you.
By the way, she has her lute in her hand and she's like very softly kind of making music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a soft little melody that's being played by this
Human.
thing.
Human.
Human is what you assume.
Yeah.
Besiege, resist the urge to sing and dance.
Okay.
It's a good tune.
Ren's in the bushes, just sort of poking her head up, darting, looking at the half elf, and just sort of darting back and forth at the.
Can I request to have a perception check because she sees this weird dog figure, so she's probably on edge and keeping these surroundings in check right now. So this Naga
yes,
poking her head out.
Oh shit!
that is very good. That will be a perception check contested by stealth checks by every other member of the party, with the exception of Ren, which will do a stealth check with disadvantage.
Whoa.
By the way, the look in my eyes is very nervous. Like I
So
make
we all got
anything like.
You have to beat an 18.
I hate to say it, school, but being as you aren't making any attempt to be stealthy, you auto fail.
She's not, but she's in bushes.
Wait.
Right?
So we roll a d20 with no modifiers, right?
A d20, and
Dex.
then you have under skills where you also saw nature. You have a skill called stealth, and you add that number to what you rolled.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a
I got a 15.
24. 24.
Actually,
24. So
Okay.
Okay, I heard a.
What'd you get,
6.
school? Actually, it was a 7.
Nat
but
20.
yeah.
Oh, you got a nat 20.
Fuck you and your auto fail.
24.
God damn it.
From what I understood,
Why you do
she's
this?
only seeing the Naga. Because I rolled an 18 and everybody else had more, but except the Naga.
Yeah, you see
I rolled
what
a 7.
you see what you assume to be the face of a Yanti abomination just sort of swaying to the sound of your music in one of the bushes. And you are well aware that these things are evil, evil creatures. Yanti.
I'm not swaying. I just look really, really nervous right now. My eyes are darting everywhere.
I'm pushing the head down, her head down. So
Isaac, you're roboting so bad I can't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. Anyway, I think Shu should be reacting now because, quite frankly, she is seeing them, but she's not reacting to them directly. She's keeping her eyes mostly on Shu right now, but she's aware of at least the Naga.
What I was trying to say is that I was attempting to put the head down.
So she
Okay.
Isaac as well. I mean, Luciege as well, because Luciege just made himself known by trying to push the head down.
Yeah, the head sort of dips down into the bushes, and you though not confirming what happened, could say that the head did not go down of its own accord.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, my gaze is mostly on the person or the dog in front of me, so
Hello, human.
okay, you
More
want
of
to
a
say?
jackal.
Yeah, okay, whatever. It's dog for her. Go on, Sanguine.
He just kind of waves and gives a large grin. Hello, human.
Another quite large albino dog thing, almost exactly the same look
Wait,
as
no, school didn't do anything. We're keeping it at, we're going to keep it at Shu for now.
Oh, Shu was in the middle, not my mistake.
Yeah, Shu.
Shu's in the middle. Yep.
Shu's in the middle.
Okay.
She kind of bows her head a little bit at Shu as a greeting, and she's like, "Why the hello there, handsome. You're not from around here, are you?"
I do not believe I am anywhere I know where.
No, I have never seen something like you or like the friend in the bushes.
This land told Faerun, I think.
This is indeed favorable.
I see. Faye would easily recognize the Naga form as Yanti, but it looked different than most Yanti you would be used to.
What's different about it?
I'm just writing it down for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yanti are an evil race.
Yes, but she's feigning at the moment that she doesn't know jack shit.
Okay. Just making sure.
So if I have to roll deception, I am more than willing to do so. At the moment, she's just saying you and your friend because she saw the Naga.
Mm-hmm. Whether or not you need to roll deception is up to Sanguine.
Yeah.
You saw the drunk one, I think.
The Yanti? I would say so, yes.
What is a Yanti?
A snake-like person, very evil, very mean.
Oh, Naga. Drunk person.
Yes, you are definitely not from around here because we call them Yanti.
Drunk Naga. Come out.
I sort of sheepishly come out holding my little backpack, trying to cover up as much as possible at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
was holding on to you, so wouldn't my wouldn't I come up kind of?
Your shoe?
Bird is also being dragged by the snake.
Yeah, I think
I fall out of the bushes and land on top of the bush. That'd be funny.
So you wouldn't let go when Shu said for it to come out?
Well, no, I was holding on, and then came out and I was still holding on, so kind of got dragged and fell out of the bushes.
Yeah, my point is you wouldn't let
Yeah.
go.
No, I was keeping the. No,
Yeah,
I didn't.
but-
He's trying to be comedic. Let him be.
No, what I was trying to say was,
I apologize for my idiot student as well.
I'm not an idiot.
You
Okay.
are a colorful bunch, and I guess that this is not a Yanti. It just looks like a Yanti
What's
a little bit.
Tefnut is in the
Snake
bushes,
person.
face palming.
Snake person, very evil. Just doesn't look like this one exactly.
I think it is a Naga, but it is drunk and possibly has head injury, I think.
I'm
We
not a
found-
Naga. How many times do I have to say this? I'm a gnome.
It
You're
keeps
not a
failing.
gnome, you're obviously a Naga.
Well, she does carry around actual gnome objects, I guess. At least the size.
Yeah, the pack isn't very small for a Yuan-Ti to be carrying.
Yeah, that pack is definitely a gnome pack. So
By the way,
Or
Sh-
like,
since I am a bard and I do know some magic, would I know that there could be possible something like a curse?
That will be an Arcana check.
Okay, let's see.
also,
That
just,
is ooh, 20.
You are aware that sometimes the Fae like to pull polymorph tricks on people who attempt to communicate with them.
Okay, Faye kind of looks at her and asks, like, "Have you been to any Fae?"
I just sort of hang my head and sort of sway sheepishly. Maybe.
I think this one has been a gnome, and the Fae pulled a trick on her, or him, or it.
so it is not drunk or head injury or just stupid.
No, it's a gnome who got likely changed into this.
I knew it, but I didn't know the gnome part, but I knew they didn't know they were not.
Okay. Anybody from Uncat wouldn't know what a gnome was.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, I said I didn't know the gnome part.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I don't think this one is babbling. I think they're truthful.
Okay, fair enough. We only met when we came here, and where we are from, that is called Naga.
Okay, Naga.
By the
You
way,
are
I
a
do not
colorful
know.
bunch. You might get a little bit in trouble.
By the way, I do not know proper way of addressing you. Are you a student or do you teach too?
Is that to Faye?
Yes.
What do you mean, student or teacher?
Are you initiate or are you vizier?
I am what they call a bard. I make music. I entertain people.
Yes, we have bards too, but
Shoo.
where is your place in order?
Shoo. May I speak?
What do
Please.
you want?
I don't think they have in this culture initiates and viziers.
Have you asked
This
them?
person is very smart for some reason.
Can I make
Do
an
not
observation?
let his bumbling fool you.
Eeyore,
Yeah.
can I make an observation? Can I, from the side, can I be looking at what kind of caravan we're looking at?
I was actually just about to get to that.
Huh?
The caravan now rounding off the hill. The lead horseman takes one look at the group and specifically the Naga, and just screams at Faye, "Kill it! Kill the Yanti!"
Faye turns around and goes like, "Nope, it's okay. No worries. Let me handle this."
They seem excitable.
Yeah,
sort of.
What
the
race is that thing on
the thing that he called, like I said, Yanti, those snake people are very evil, very bad. So, yeah, you are not very loved at this point. Sorry. And she looks at Ren?
Yes.
Ren.
We don't know it, so we could just leave where found.
I just look wide-eyed at Shu.
Hey, Eeyore.
Yep.
Just want to know what race is the lead horse rider?
You surmise that it is human, but it looks rather tall, and the features look similar to Faye's more abnormal human features, but much more pronounced. In game terms, an elf.
Why would you just say that?
Right? Just say it's an elf. Jeez.
No, because we don't know what elves are.
True.
So it is a human.
Pointy ears.
More humans, but
Mr. Dog Person? She looks at you. To answer your question, I do not have students. I work on my own. We probably don't have your system like your student guest.
So
I mean, we
Are
have
you
schools to
res-
teach to be a bard, but it's not that I am a teacher.
So are you respectable or are you common?
I am common, but I have my ways around things.
Okay. So then we desire ride to next city.
The
Right to the next city.
the
I will
lead
have to-
caravaner overhearing this says, "We're going to Greenrest if that's where you want to go."
Is that the next town or city?
It's the next stop for us.
Then we will go there and find out more.
do we know
Okay.
what horses are?
Yes, you are
Like-
aware of that.
Just wondering.
Faye kind of, because I assume that she kind of knows at least this caravan bunch, she kind of goes to the one that is most empty, and she kind of waves at them like, "You can come in here."
Hey, snake thing.
Balba, sister, we have ride.
Snake.
Snake thing still isn't quite used to the addressing, so she's
Oh,
not even paying attention.
Once a gnome thing. You.
Sort of looks at you oddly, as like, "I have a name.
What is it?
Wouldn't you like to know?" No, just kidding. Ren, Boondiggles.
Hey, Ren, get in the cart. I'm not helping you up there.
I sort of try and crawl and fit my 18-foot long body in the cart.
On the floor.
So, do we emerge from the sides and?
I'm not. I'm walking. So
Shu did
You-
just call
you
for
can-
you to come out.
You can come out and you can go into the cart, in the wagon. Everybody in the wagon.
Yeah, with 5 of them now. The head caravaner is extremely god damn it. Words.
Extremely cautious, scared.
Frightened.
Not
Uh,
certain.
Nervous or concerned would be good words to describe his demeanor,
Anxious.
especially at the thought of anxious is actually another good one. At the thought of putting a Yanti in one of their caravans, or what he assumes to be a Yanti.
Faye sees the anxiety and will walk up to him and persuade him or her. I don't even know.
It's a male elf of about 35 years.
Okay. She will persuade him. Do not worry. I have this under control. The Yanti is actually a gnome, and she or he got caught by the Fae. You know them.
That's a persuasion check.
How's that a persuasion check?
She's trying to persuade.
Yeah.
The head caravan.
Let's see. Persuasion. How much? Okay, that's 25.
Yeah, he got a 7 on his die, and he's counted as a commoner. You beat him by over a factor of 3.
Okay. So,
You
He-
beat
he
him over the
seems
head with
noticeable.
charisma.
well, I
He
have
seems
a 20
very.
charisma, so
He seems very. Oh wait, you not 20'd it too?
no. I have 20 charisma,
Oh, wait.
so I have a +5. Plus, I have
The
Maxing
2.
out
Thingy.
charisma.
so it's a 7 in total on top of my roll.
Okay. After coming down a bit, he says, afraid. I hope that he finds a cure to that affliction.
Just let me handle this. I will see what this bunch is for us.
Okay, but any damages is coming out of your share.
Sure, of course. We will see about that. I mean, sure. And she just walks back to the wagon because I assume that everybody now is on.
Or at least standing near the nearly empty wagon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shu
okay.
would be walking still.
Okay. Yeah, and they were getting Ren on. You name it. So is everybody of your group here? I see 2 birds and 2 of your kind and a snake.
I didn't
And-
come out.
You didn't
Chapnut
come
didn't
out?
come out. No.
Why didn't you come out? Why didn't you come
Sister,
out?
I said to come. We have a ride now.
Chapnut's staying in the bushes. She doesn't trust him.
My
We should have
sister
followed.
is very stubborn. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can understand. You're in a foreign land. Things are scary. Is the lady
We
always bashful?
That's when Tefnut jumps up. I'm not bashful.
she is more
There's the second dog.
tempered.
Faye just looks over. Oh, you are a feisty one. I like that.
I am feisty and I don't trust you.
Well, that could be mutual at this point, but you're offered a free ride.
I'll walk.
Speaking
That-
of the ride, I do not like it being free, but I am not sure if you will take our coin. So instead, I offer the services of my 2 pupils.
I'd like to know where we're going first. Is that not possible?
You have no idea what Green Rest is.
Next city over.
You assume it's one of the closest towns?
Yes, Greencrest is one of the closest towns.
My students are able to get a interesting perspective on the world.
Oh, really? Well, I am not that interested in it, but I do need travel companions, and these people are only temporarily for me.
Yeah, Faye hasn't had a very good time with these people. They're literally misers. Like it once cost you 2 silver pieces to rent a cup from one of them.
Quite frankly, with the history I have for Faye, depending on what kind of elves they are, she doesn't really want to be around elves because she killed a lot of high elves.
Uh, Only the lead one is a wood elf. The rest are human.
Okay, fair enough, but still, just saying, she would not. She is looking for a destined group, so these people seem like an interesting bunch to her.
Is there anybody in the cart that Ren's in?
Well, everybody should be, but they're not.
Um, Other than you, the 2 Avens have came in. The 2 bird people. The guy in the lead or operating the wagon that you are in seems frightened of you. Just doesn't want to talk to you.
Not even reading this. Ren sort of. Well, is he like driving the cart? Or
Yeah, it's at the head of the cart, separated by a sort of small board and a bit of a curtain. It's sort of a roofed wagon, but the roof is nothing but canvas or cloth.
Ren pokes her head out of the cabin or the
The
curtain.
cloth curtain.
Yeah, it says, "Would you happen to have any clothes you could spare?"
I have clothes for you to spare, but I would prefer that everybody gets on the wagon except for the lady who prefers to walk.
I was talking to that guy.
I'm gonna be walking as well.
The caravan leader, I mean the wagon driver, is utterly terrified that you popped your head out like that. Like, yeah, it looks like if you were to push him even slightly more, he'd likely strip himself, give you his clothes, and run.
At the sort of shocked at the look on his face, he just sort of slowly slinks back in.
When you come back in, there's only one of the bird people. The other one has sort of stepped out of the wagon.
Bulbury.
I prefer to walk. I prefer to fly, to be honest, but I think I'll walk with this until we get to the town.
Bulbury,
Yo,
if you would be so kind, can you help keep an eye on the caravan?
you are the teacher. Would you like me to follow above or
Yes.
on it?
And then, poking his head into the wagon, looks at his other people. And you keep her in here. And then pulls his head back out.
Nobody's getting in the goddamn wagon except for the Naga and one bird.
And the bird.
Faye is a little bit like, why can't I persuade them at the moment?
Hey,
Then again, she's not really trying all that much,
what's
but
happened?
she's kind of trying to assess the group, and it's not really working.
What has
So-
happened thus far since I've been gone?
You've been
Nothing.
told to keep an eye on the snake.
Okay.
In the wagon, and that's about it.
Yep,
Okay.
keep her in the wagon.
I'll keep my foot on its neck.
What?
Oh, crap.
Nobody
No,
likes
seriously, that's what I'm doing. I'm not pressing, it's just there.
Ren's not too fond of this. She sort of bites him.
Ow!
Okay,
kicked her in the
roll to
face.
hit.
What?
Roll a hit.
Roll to hit.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ow. You suck.
Hubia, give me a Constitution saving throw, and the DC will be 8 plus Prof plus Constitution. That is Shady's.
So
Wait,
what?
so D8?
Hold on. No, it's going to be
No.
on a D20.
Okay, D20.
The DC,
Okay, DC
is
8.
what?
Plus proficiency bonus is 2.
So
And
10 plus
plus-
your Constitution.
No, it's plus strength,
Strength is
isn't it?
Strength
1.
for
So it's-
the bite.
Oh, no, it is Constitution. My bad.
Oh, wait.
I looked one down from there.
So that's Const plus Constitution modifier?
Yeah, it will be a Constitution saving throw for you.
Alright, that's 17 plus 2 is 19.
Very well. Shady, roll damage 1d4. And double it.
All right.
Oh.
2.
2, 4, plus your strength, it also doubled is 6 damage.
Wait. You rolled a 1 or you rolled a 2?
I rolled a 1, but that's doubled, so.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
2 plus 2 is 4 damage.
Yep. The Naga sinks its fangs into you. You're well aware that it was likely a dry bite, but nonetheless, those fangs hurt your leg quite a lot.
So
Take 4 damage.
I took 4 damage. I'm at 6 current hit points. Okay. So, should I retaliate?
That's up to
That's-
you.
Okay. I will. I will attempt to stick the staff down its throat.
The caravan rider, seeing that what's going on,
Faye's
is-
sticking her head inside the wagon. Hey, stop that.
She
Put
bit
his
me.
foot on my throat.
Bit me.
the caravan operator also sticks his head in and says, "Stop fighting! Out! 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 Get out of my caravan! Get!"
Alright, I climb out right away. How's
And you
how's
got
you?
blood all over my carpet. That's 5 cheap gold pieces to replace.
You can replace it yourself.
How much did he say?
20.
5 gold pieces.
5. Oh, it's at 5. Yeah, I'm not paying for your carpet.
Ren immediately goes into a haggling mode. I'll take you down to 3.
Ren, we're not paying.
I haven't told anybody my name except the elf. The half elf.
You've told me your name.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying
I
to
didn't tell
hide
her
it.
that. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Plus, I'm a dog. I have good hearing.
Faye looks at the man and goes like, I'll clean it when we get at the town, okay? Just let them stay in for now.
No, I'm getting out. I'm walking.
That's
Okay. You can clean it when we arrive in Greenest. But
do I
with what
I
cleaning
assume that I have-
supplies?
Hold on. I have something I want Shu to do. Pointing at Isaac's character. Come over here.
I slide over there. Like, scoop, right? Something. Yeah,
Slide
okay.
or limp?
Go over there. I go.
I think you have energy that needs to be burned off.
I have a bite in my leg. How am I supposed to burn energy?
run it off.
Ow!
We will practice your forms.
My what?
We will practice your forms. And with
Okay.
that, Shu gets into a stance.
Oh boy.
Faye is just
Yes.
looking at this like, because probably the whole wagon stuff, the whole thing is standing there doing nothing, and she's like, oh.
Yeah, you guys have sort of started to attract most of the caravanners.
She then
Oh.
looks at them, and she, now in a more stern voice, as well to the ones that were not very willing to get in the wagon, she kind of more intimidating says, "Everybody get in the wagon now." And
Okay.
do I have to roll intimidation?
Yep, and it's going to be a charisma saving throw for everyone else.
Not for
Oh.
me. Ren just Ren
22.
there, right?
being a naga.
Wait, what?
I like this dice.
What did it just give you?
Our
A
dice
20
are
again.
making us stubborn as shit.
Well, that
So
goes my
20.
22.
That 20.
Holy shit!
Nobody's getting in the goddamn wagon. Okay.
Well,
I
nobody
did.
gets out of
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
well, or once she says that, Shu's gonna shrug. He already warned his student. And I'm gonna throw a punch.
Oh.
Ed?
To who?
To you. I warned. I even
Can
got
I
it
attempt to
set.
block it? Can I attempt to block it?
That's why he has to make a roll to hit.
Yep. That is your attempt to block it.
Okay.
And that's a 19.
That'll do. Roll damage.
I'm already at 6. I don't need to die.
And I knock him out and throw him in the fucking carriage now.
Aw.
Because
Yep.
I'm doing subdual damage, so I'm not gonna cause any serious harm. And subdual was 7, so he's just knocked down to stable 0. And I throw him in the carriage.
Yep.
I was actually at 6, so.
Yeah, but it's subdual. and
What
I
he's
did
saying
7.
is you're stabilized, but
I'm at 0.
you're at 0 hit points.
So
So you're done
someone
until someone
touches
heals
my
you.
eye. Someone touches my eyeball, I'm dead.
No,
Okay.
you're.
No, someone
Okay.
lands a actual attack on you, you'll become unstable again.
Yep.
Yeah, I was. Alright,
Because
anyway.
the intimidation didn't really work, Faye will turn to School's character, Tefnod.
Yep.
Please, my lady, can you please get into the wagon? I can't keep getting this man to listen to me if this keeps going.
I like your spunk. And I like your fire. Everyone get in the caravan.
That includes Adam.
No, not Adam. He's
No, not
flying.
Adam? Okay. Adam can fly.
I can
Okay.
fly, I can fly, I can fly.
Okay, so what's going on here?
Can
I
we
got
get to the
knocked
damn
out.
town or not? God damn it.
I got
No,
knocked
because we're standing still. Literally.
Doing
I got
circles in the
knocked
air,
out.
waiting for you guys to start moving.
Start moving!
What happened is Sanguine knocked out Isaac's. Or, Shu knocked out Isaac's character, tossed him in the carriage, and now Tefnut is telling everyone to get in the fucking carriage, with the exception of Balbury, who is currently aloft.
So
Mhm.
Faye gets into the carriage as well now because she has to keep an eye on these people. So I assume that we're all in the carriage,
Yep.
Eeyore?
with the exception of Baldori, and with that, the carriage begins moving slowly and quietly, and the gentle rockings feel like a good place to have a sleep, especially considering the day you've all been through.
Well, actually, I kind of wanted to have them give names because that's one of the reasons why I was trying to get them in the wagon so we could have proper
Okay.
introductions.
If you
And
want to do a
then
nice little wagon scene, go
You're
ahead.
gonna have to wake me up.
No, we
Well,
won't.
we don't need you to answer. I just need those two to answer to me. So Faye looks at Tefnut and Shu, and she kind of goes like, "I'm sorry for the commotion, even though it's partially your own group that caused the commotion. My name is Faye Autumnburn. I am a half-elf. Since you were kind of referring to me as human, most would not really agree with you."
What exactly does that mean?
It means I come from a human father or mother and a elf father or mother.
And what is that second thing?
Wait, what?
What is an elf?
That is a good question. They are more magical, have pointy ears, have a whole different culture from the humans. Yeah, that's I think about it. And she just gives a cheeky grin.
Cheeky grin.
Cheeky grin.
This whole time, Ren's just nodding along, sort of matter of factly. Yep, that's right. Yep, yep.
May I have your names and the one in the air and the one knocked out there as well?
Tefnut looks at Shu and nods.
That's a name.
I am Shu, and this is my sister, Tefnut. Our smarter pupil, the one aloft right now, is Balbury. And this one, I keep on forgetting your fucking name, Isaac.
Lazish.
How do you remember Adams? It's more complicated.
Is it?
Yes.
This one,
Yeah, it is for me at least. I had Baldori and it's Balbori? I don't know.
Yeah, like,
and
man, you guys are racist, man.
Exactly.
this one is Lizish.
But we sometimes just call him Lucy.
That's not true.
A name that he seems to have a hard time escaping. Idiot.
Yeah, that too.
And your name was Ren? She looks at the Naga.
Yes.
It is a pleasure to meet you all. I can't say that your kind is seen here, except for, well, Ren's, as both his current form, but then the evil sense, as well as his previous form, which was
So far, all
What?
you know is she.
eh?
All you know is she so far.
I was
Yep, you have very little clue on what Ren's life or even gender was before the transformation.
Yeah, she was kind of referring to the gnome backpack, like his or her kind. I said his because I'm stupid, but was she?
You're not stupid.
She.
She.
Her kind she was before the faded stuff to her.
You have Naga, but you do not have Kenra.
No, we do not have Kenra or bird people.
Oven.
Nope.
She, you do have bird people, don't they?
the Eric Kokra and the Kenku are the closest, but neither fits the definition.
Yeah, the
perfectly.
Arakaka are more bird than human, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that these are more sophisticated forms and more humanoid forms, I should mean. So but she doesn't really want to say like, yeah, the only thing that we really have that come close to you guys is evil.
Well, Eric Kokra
The
are
Arakaka.
very evil. And Kenku are just it for themselves, rather than being outright evil.
Okay, they just want to eat you.
No, Kenku just want to steal your stuff.
Good
It doesn't
too.
matter.
That's evil.
Semantics, just they're not good.
Yeah. They're not really good. No. So what is it that makes you come here to this place? Because you're obviously not from around, and do you have a goal? Do you need a guide?
We were sent for some reason. They weren't really specific, but we are here now. And yes, your world seems weird.
That's an understatement. I can be your guide, and considering you also don't seem to have any money of this place, I can help you with, well, beddings, etc. I am good with talking to people and persuading them. So I think you would have a lot of help if I go with you.
She looks at
If you
Tefnut.
would have me.
Sister?
Shu looks at Tefnut. Tefnut!
Yep.
Yep, okay.
What?
Sister, what do you think of the offer?
Oh, sorry. I was daydreaming.
I can tell.
I'm tired.
The half-elf is willing to act as our guide here.
Is it gonna cost anything?
No, I will be the one helping you with the cost. I assume that you have none of that, considering you're not from around.
Well, we have
Perfect.
coinage, but I'm not sure if it is the same type you have, I think. And he says that pulling out one gold piece.
The markings on the gold piece are odd, and even the color is slightly off, but you can easily still recognize it as gold.
Yeah, but is it an actual thing that they could use to pay with? That's the biggest question.
It would be a little bit more difficult than with a standard Faerun gold piece, but far from impossible.
Okay. You could get around with this, but a lot of hagglers would probably try to sell it for, or will act like it's worth less than that it truly is. So I could help you with that.
Sister?
I don't know if that's true. I just pulled that out of my. That's out of character, by the way. I just pulled that out of my backside. That seems logical.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good approximation. I'm gonna do anything to you for that.
So they are usable, but likely if they will know because of your appearance that you're foreign, and they will tell you that, I don't know, a bag of hay is worth one of those, while you could have it for a few silver.
What if I hold a knife to their throat? Would they still haggle?
No, they will
Logic.
throw you in jail instead.
What's jail?
Not good. is where the bad people go, who we do
Oh.
kind of, the laws of the land that are set, and they're like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. You cannot threaten a person. That kind of stuff.
So they would kill us for this.
Not maybe. That depends on what they sentence you for. So you could be just in a little stone jail. Stone. How to say this? In this little stone room with bars where you can't get out.
So no arena to fight.
No.
You guys don't fight to the death?
They try to not do that in towns. I mean, certain underground factions might, but
You
mostly
must
not.
introduce me to these underground factions that fight to the death.
I am not part of it. I am part of the people who try to bring joy to the world instead, with music and song and acting. I'm not really part of these arenas.
Okay, but in honor of the goddess Bantu, I must shed some blood.
Well, you get enough chances for that if we're being robbed by bandits.
Does that happen a lot?
Nah.
Nah. I would say once a week if you're constantly traveling.
Only once a week. How do we make that a higher chance?
Have more valuable stuff.
Camp at the open road? Question mark.
Go fight a goblin camp?
Yeah. Goblin camp, what the disembodied voice of God says. I don't know. There are many ways to be ambushed, but most people would try to avoid them instead of going head on, really.
I think your world is much softer than ours.
I wouldn't say that, but we try to feign that we're civilized.
A bunch of deserters, it sounds like.
Maybe. She kind of looks shifty by this point because she knows she has not done very good things, and she's like, oh god, I'm attracting people like myself.
Ren's sort of just sitting there, minding her own business, sort of poking fleshy mounds on her chest.
This thing is fondling her chest.
Will you stop?
You
I've never had them before.
you were a male. Okay, that makes sense. By the way, I don't know if any of you have by now noticed that she's female. I assume so, maybe by the voice, but otherwise that statement is a little bit weird coming from her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they noticed too, female Naga. It's the voice and the head. And
No,
of course,
I meant for
Oh.
Faye, because Faye has made herself look as male as possible and is kind of talking in a lower tone of voice as much as she can.
Oh, okay.
So it might not be a thing that they're like, oh yeah, that's a female. She's
I
also
imagine the
pretty fat.
camera might pick up on it because of scent.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, but you're a Naga, and you probably don't know how female and male smell like.
Yeah.
So you might find the reaction weird. That's what I'm saying.
So how
Oh.
far are we from this town that was talked about?
ER, does she know?
Hmm.
How far are they
Okay.
from this town?
Based on the amount of traveling, you'd say no more than a day or two.
Approximately a day or two.
Okay.
That is if
I
we're not being held up too much.
Are we setting up for camp anywhere?
Yeah, I don't want to be flying for a day or two.
Well, now we can go to sleep because the
You're
information.
slowly in a trade camp.
and
Hmm?
we're sleeping in this wagon.
Adam, do you plan on landing at any point and sleeping during the night?
Well,
I was going to, once we start kind of winding down, having Shu pop his head out. Balburi,
Yes.
when you tire, come down, sleep. Return to air when wake.
Woke.
Got it.
Shut up.
I don't know. What? So do we keep going, or like? I guess I'll.
Well, now it's up to Eeyore to
Yeah, I
kind
was
of
gonna
take over.
say.
Okay. The caravan goes for a little while. After another hour or two, Balbori, you feel tired and decide, let's go to bed. Y'all get the benefits of a long rest.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah.
Nothing happened for me, so.
I gain a spell slot back. Yay.
Yeah.
Wait, let's do.
You're back at full health.
Good. I'm at 0 right now, so.
Yeah, you're back at full after long. After a long rest, you're full health.
Screw you, shoot.
Okay, and what now, Eeyore?
Teachers.
When you wake up,
I
Shu's kind of leaning over you. And what did you learn?
Nothing.
Oh God.
Hit me in
I
the
will
face. And I
give you more lessons.
don't even remember what happened.
You were acting up. I told you we would practice your forms. I gave you time. You did not prepare yourself. So I taught you, do not ignore when practice is meant to happen.
After a night's rest, I wake up, do some quick activities to get my body ready, and then I go right back up in the air. I'll be keeping an eye on you guys.
And Ren sort of attempting to use her cobbler's kit to piece together what little clothes she has into some sort of usable cover.
you managed to make a makeshift bra out of it after about an hour or so.
High school. Just leaves. Alright, I asked Ren what she's doing. Just because I don't know. Hey, what are you doing over there, Ren?
I'm trying to fix my clothing.
Don't you think that's a bit small?
What choice do I have?
Well,
What is everyone exactly doing besides Ren and Lizzie?
Shu would go through his normal morning wake-up ritual. He's a monk. He's bound to have one. And
Faye is kind of waking up and staring at Ren at this point, like debating if she should help him or not.
and then would probably go find Tefnut.
Yeah, Tefnut woke up early and left the caravan to do her morning ritual as well. And
Yeah,
is jogging.
the caravan hasn't stopped moving, but it has definitely slowed down as the night shifts operators have sort of taken over.
Pardon me.
So
I'm assuming Ren has noticed by now there's humans, right?
Most of them are, in fact, human.
She's sort of got a glare in her eyes, and she's darting from human to human. Sort of fiddling with a dagger.
Do I notice this?
Adam,
Can I see this? This darting.
you're likely able to see the Naga sort of just playing with a small dagger that has been taken out of that little gnome pack.
You said I would notice, or Isaac?
I would. Me.
Lazish.
Okay, so what are you doing? I can kind of see that you're fiddling with that tiny knife of yours, darting eyes.
be right back.
Isaac, you're roboting really bad again.
Domo, domo. Domo, domo.
Domo arigato, Mr. Otto.
I was more asking whether or not what was Adam doing. That's the only person I haven't heard.
I am flying in the air again. I woke up, did some push-ups, some sit-ups, and then went out to the air.
Okay.
I'm back.
From the air, you are able to see a small group of little nasty looking things wielding weapons, sort of running in and out of the canopy where you can actually see down to the forest floor towards the wagons.
Running towards the wagons?
Yeah, these little nasty creatures with weapons.
How far away?
You think they'll be upon the wagon within a minute.
Alright, so I dart back down and I inform everybody, hey, I've been seeing some activity up ahead. I would get ready. And I unseize my sword.
Okay. Take out my quarterstaff.
Oh no way, seriously. All funny.
School. School.
We're going to fight, so get your butt here.
Okay, so what sword?
There are things approaching with weapons.
Okay, so she's unsheathed her thing.
Walk around, take paces.
School, I'm sorry. I know that you're tired, but could you try to participate a little bit more?
I'm trying. Sorry.
So, we're at the battle ready. What is Shu doing? Shu?
Sanguine?
Okay.
Where's Sanguine? Are you there?
Well, Sanguine stepped off for a sec. I think he has to use
Okay.
restroom.
Faye is jumping out of the wagon by this point because things are going to attack. So she's getting ready.
Ren's not entirely ready for battle. She's just sort of sticking her head, eyes so she can see out the wagon, but she's not really doing much of anything except gripping a dagger and a crystal in the other hand.
Viziers, shall I protect the Naga?
Ren, do you have a lot of daggers on you?
I have 2. And I've
Not a
never
lot.
really used them before.
That's not a lot. Okay. Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Shall I protect the Naga? Just
to give you a quick update on what's just happened, Sanguine, Beldori or Balbury flew up as you had requested last night and saw a group of small, vicious little things with weapons approaching the wagon. They'll be here in about a minute. Game time.
And then I came back in front of the caravan, alerted everybody, and drew my Zivos.
You have done well, Barbary. With that, Shu would ready himself for a fight.
Shall anyone be
Okay.
protecting the Naga?
I told you to keep an eye on her, so yes.
Walk
Since
over.
we're not,
Still
I have a question before we do stuff. We're not in initiative just yet.
Right.
Is Bardic Inspiration before or in battle that you have to do it?
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
You can do it now.
You can use the charge of it, member to influence almost any check.
Okay.
But you can assign it at any given moment. Now I remember how it works precisely.
I'm just asking to be certain because I don't see it. It says as a bonus action on your turn, so that's why I'm asking. Like if I can prepare.
That's specifically during initiative. When not in initiative, it'll take basically next to no time to draw influence in the form of bardic inspiration to another character.
Okay. Well, I want to give. Let's see. I want to give Shu, Tough Nod.
Isn't it anyone who can hear it?
No, it's you have to pick somebody, as far as I know. Let me see. What in To choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you. One creature, but depending on whatever level and whatnot, I got like five of them that I can give out at each long rest, with all the modifiers and whatnot. So I'm just picking right now who I'm giving it to.
Right.
I'm giving one to Shu, Tefnut, Balbori, and whatever Isaac's name is.
Lucy.
Lucy!
Aziz
Stop.
Light!
Okay.
Jeez. So I need to roll a d6.
No,
Shitlords.
they
No.
each have the.
Yeah, they each have the ability to. Okay. So, God damn it. Faye
And they only
starts
get to use it once.
Yeah, once. Faye starts to play her music and starts to sing, and you all feel some kind of a strange magic come over you.
Mm-hmm. The sounds are quite soothing and relaxing, and yet for some reason they make Tefnut, Shu, Balbori, and Lazish feel slightly stronger for some reason.
Have we felt this type of magic before?
No.
Not likely.
Well, that would be bardic.
There's no bards
Viziers, I
in
think.
our world?
Bards are exceptionally rare in Amonkhet, as I have read.
But there are some. They're
Mhm.
rare, but they exist.
Yeah, Tefnut and Shu, you are aware of what this sort of magic is from studies, but you've never actually felt it personally.
Okay.
Okay. So you can use that 1d6 within the 10 minutes. It says.
Yep.
So.
After you finish your little song that was about 45 seconds,
Wait, we get a bonus
You-
1d6?
For
yeah,
one
you
roll.
can add 1d6 to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw in the next 10 minutes of game time. Faye, as you're finishing, a group of 8 little goblins just sort of start screaming outside of the forested side of the path. And that's
Jesus.
initiative.
Well,
Yeah.
that was my performance. It's time to kick some ass. I
What do I do?
rolled a 18.
Do I just roll the d20?
21.
And add your dex. 21 for Ren.
Yep.
22.
19.
15.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 doesn't.
Natural 20s do not matter for the initiative roll.
Plus
Okay.
your dex mod.
Whoa, schoolboy. Give
Oh,
it
plus
a
dex
show.
is. That's 23.
Okay. They move about 10-20 feet before Lazish.
Yes.
Make your move.
What is my move?
The group is quite close together and about 10 feet away from you.
I attempt to fly up and and swoop down and slap one of them in the face with the quarterstaff.
Okay. One-handed or two-handed?
One.
Very well. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. 20. Nat.
Okay. You hit it with such force that you hear a snapping sound. You look at your staff for a second and you realize it wasn't the staff that snapped. It was the goblin's neck.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Roll damage.
Oh yeah. Roll damage.
Yeah, a d6 doubled plus 3. Even if he rolled a 1, it would be lethal.
Okay.
Now we know
So-
they're all squishy as fuck.
D6. Okay, that's D6. D6 plus 3 because it has a little plus 3 above that.
And it's doubled.
14.
Yeah, like I said, you broke a goblin's neck.
I killed it. Yay. Killed the goblin.
Shoo, you're next on the draw.
Okay, I quickly rush up and I stab one with my Iquala.
Roll damage.
And that is a
I mean,
20.
not roll damage, roll to hit. My mistake.
Yeah. That is a 21 to hit.
Not
Jeez.
modded 20. Okay, that's a hit. Roll damage.
And that is 11 damage.
There goes a head.
And then I use my bonus action to kick one of them in the face.
Okay, roll damage. I mean, roll to hit. And this will be a straight roll as a bonus action attack.
That is 17. I got 2 17s. Nice.
17 is good. Roll damage, and this will be a straight damage as a bonus action attack.
4.
You broke a nose too. And the first one gives a squeal before, well, the head becomes bereft of the body by your blade, and the second.
It's Yikwala, so effectively, it gives a squeal, and I ram it down its throat. Because
other
it's a
one?
spear.
The other one was quite surprised to take a foot to the face, and, well, he's a little bloodied. Next one on the roll will be Ren.
Are you
So-
still in the group?
Sort of, but she's looking outside, watching how everything's going. And she remembers the blowing up the squirrel earlier. So she sort of tries to mimic the hand motion she used back then and aims at the whatever one that hasn't been damaged.
Okay, any of the ones that haven't been damaged, roll to hit on Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a miss.
How bad?
4.
Oh,
Yeah, there ain't no way to make the 4 a hit. Death Nut.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Kopesh and try to decapitate one of them.
Roll to hit.
2 plus. There's no way that's gonna hit.
Don't forget your D6 you can add.
He can't add it after he's rolled.
Yeah, let me double check. I have it open right now.
Okay.
You can, or the creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 before deciding to use Bardic Inspiration.
So be it. I'm corrected.
That's a 6. So 8. And then I'm adding strength.
Yep.
12.
12. It's able to anticipate your action, and it raises its little shield to block your Kopesh.
This one has some spunk.
Faye?
Faye, how many of those little critters are still around?
There are 6 left, and 1 has a broken nose.
6 left, and 1 has a broken nose. Okay. Faye starts playing her. What the fuck was it again?
Lute?
Yeah, her lute. She starts playing her lute, and I am casting with her Unearthly Chorus.
Ooh.
Which means one of the creatures that is within 30 feet around me, I can, on my bonus action, point at them and try to charm them.
Okay, that is a Bolos one?
That's what?
The spell, is that from Bolos?
Yeah.
Okay, I just haven't heard of it at all.
An earthly arcana. Music of a style you choose fills the air around you in 30 feet radius. The music spreads around corners and can be heard up to 100 feet away. The music moves with you, centered on you for the duration. Until the spell ends, you make charisma performance checks with advantage. In addition, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to dial one creature you choose within 30 feet of you. And that can hear your music.
Yep. Okay.
So, first of all, the music is like a battle music, video game style. Just saying.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
dun, dun.
Exactly.
Our lovely bard.
Yeah. And on my like said, on my bonus action, I pick the closest one to me. Actually, no. I'm going to pick the one that blocked Tefnut's attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I point at it like, you're going to be my little puppet. And you have to beat 15. That's my spell save DC.
A 15 wisdom check? I mean, save?
Let's see. Performance, charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw, very well. It looks at you for a second before sort of giving a bit of a salute, like, aye, Captain.
Okay. Yes. By the way, she kind of, because she's playing and kind of humming along, she's kind of like, don't attack that one.
Okay, that's action and bonus action. Anything more?
Nope.
Okay, on to Delbury.
I advance on the nearest goblin and I strike. So that's D20 plus 4, right?
Yep.
Got a 22.
Okay, roll damage.
That's a 60, right? I don't add anything to
Yeah,
that.
a D6 plus your strength.
Strength mod.
So D6 plus 2.
We get...
And you can also add the D6.
No, not
No,
Or is this attack roll?
I thought it was to attack roll as well.
Not the damage roll.
Yeah, you
Wait,
don't
wait,
get
wait,
damage.
Hold on.
Too bad.
Hold on. Damage is D6 plus 2 or
Plus 2.
D4 plus 2?
D6 plus 2 for you.
Okay.
If your weapon's a D6, then it's a D6.
I got an 8.
8 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with a good slash at a goblin, you bury your blade at least a foot into its chest, and it looks pretty much bisected before falling to the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Okay, now it's the goblin's turn.
Oh,
Noticing that the amount that has died, the one with a bloody nose begins to run away using disengage as a bonus action, and it has nimble escape. And the others start to swarm over poor old Tefnet.
What?
You're being attacked.
Oh, okay.
By all but one. Well, 2.
The last one sort of ran away.
Nope, there's
Oh.
one that she has charmed. It can't do shit. Like that.
Well, it would attack, but it would attack his little companions instead of Tefnut.
Yeah.
Hold on. So there was 5 after my killing blow. And one of them is
One has
charmed.
ran away, the other is sort of just standing there awaiting orders, and the other 3 went after Tefnet.
Okay. Just trying to keep tabs here.
Not you are easily able to anticipate them all and either dodge or block all the incoming slashes from their blades.
I'm gonna do an acrobatics check because I'm a dog and I'm a woman and I love flair.
Very well.
Hey.
Is there a flare
What?
bonus?
wait, what about
Not
me?
20.
Damn.
Not 20?
Yeah.
Shit, why'd you say hello?
You make it look like you came out of the womb capable of doing this.
Shit.
So I'm like jumping over them and dodging them.
You're pulling a Yoda.
Yeah.
So what's the charmed one doing?
It's just sort of standing there awaiting orders.
Well, can I give that now? Because it doesn't tell me that I can give it orders. It says it becomes friendly, but it doesn't say it takes orders.
It thinks for a little bit and then chases after the one that ran away. Trying to take a slash at it, but the other bugger's too quick.
Okay, fair enough. That's good.
Okay,
Does
top
that
of the
mean-
initiative, Lazish.
Wait, what?
Top of the initiative roll.
Wait, roll for what?
No, we're not rolling. It's your go.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's
goddammit.
my go. My go.
God damn it.
On with the initiative. It's your turn.
Okay. How many are dead? Or ran away? Both.
3 are dead, 1 ran away, and another one actually ran after the one that ran away. There are 3 surrounding Tefnut, and them all look like fools with her acrobatics.
Okay, what about the, can I hit the hypnotize one? Charm?
Why would you do that?
Okay, yeah, that's not a good idea.
Are you trying to live up to us calling your character stupid?
Okay, I'm going to attempt to hit 2 of the... in kind of like a spinning action. I'm trying to attempt to hit 2 of the goblins.
You can hit one with your basic attack, then you can hit another with your bonus.
Yes, that. Okay, so I'm attempting to hit 1, but if I get a bonus, I can hit the other.
Okay. Moving on to one near Tefnet. Go ahead and roll.
I'm not happy to say this at all, but I rolled a 1.
Ah!
Botch!
Okay, what happens?
In your backswing, you sort of let go of your quarterstaff. It spins in the air and hits you in the back of the head, dealing 1 damage to you.
That one isn't very keen, is he?
No, he's not.
And it also stuns you for the rest of the turn.
Oh!
Whoa.
Okay, normally I would be like, that's bullshit, but in this case,
He botched.
D&D logic is horrible. Just gonna say that right now.
Back to Shu.
Okay, so where's the one that I punched in the face?
Run away.
It ran about 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
with another one after it.
Yeah.
And then there's the ones that are trying to mob my sister.
Yep.
Right.
There are 3 of them surrounding your sister.
Okay. He kind of growls and then turns towards the ones that are around his sister. Are any of them injured?
No, they all look pretty okay.
Okay.
But
so-
they're being made look like fools by your sister.
First thing, he's going to attack one of them. If there's one that the other 2 can see rather easily, he's going to strike that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is an 18 to hit.
Roll damage.
That is 9 damage. Actually, no, sorry, that is 10 damage.
You jab it into your spear or what? I'm just going to call it a spear.
It's a Zulu short spear.
Mm-hmm. And you knock the goblin off of its feet before driving it and your spear into the ground right through its heart. It gives out a yelp and then goes still.
Okay. Can I do a bit of showmanship? And in my bonus action, while I'm going to kick one of the others, kind of use the spear that's now jammed in the thing on the ground to jump over and kick the thing?
I
Effectively, if I botched the acrobatics, I would miss my attack opportunity. But if I get it, then it's cool flair.
I'll give you an acrobatics.
Okay. So in the same motion as I spear the thing, slam it into the ground with my spear, I kind of jump using my spear to vault, and that is going to be a 22.
Proceed with your attack roll.
Hey guys, I don't mean to pull out of the story, but both Schoolboy and I are going to be on the stream tonight, and it's almost showtime. So Eeyore, is there a way we could pause it?
I'm trying to finish up this goblin fight, and then we'll close up.
Well, this
No,
just helped
you know
finish
what?
this. I just nat 20'd.
That's two are dead.
So, yeah, that's going to be my D4 times 2, which I rolled max damage, so that's 8 damage.
Yeah, you snapped another neck. Sorry if I'm running everything a little quickly. We do have people. Oh, Ren, just make your move.
Okay. Same. Not gonna hit.
My turn.
Okay.
Not.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
How high?
Take a guess.
20.
Oh, it natted. Okay. It's very trivial, but roll damage.
It's a D8. 4, 8, 12.
Another head drops to the ground.
So with its head sliced off, I'm gonna pick it up. A trophy.
Okay, Faye, there are 2 left, one of which is charmed by you, the other looks injured and just wants to run right now. It's actually screaming Bree Yark.
Wait. How far can it move while it's running?
30 feet on each of its turns, but it is not its turn currently. So it's about, this one's about, I'd say 25 feet away from you.
It would break my concentration, which means that the one that I was charming is snapped out of it, but I am going to use Vicious Mockery on it.
On the one you charmed or the other one?
On the one that I... You know what? No, I'll do it on the other one that I didn't charm.
Okay,
Because that one
Vicious Mockery
nose,
is a...
Attack.
Yeah, that one has a bloody nose and looks quite injured.
Okay.
Let's see, Vicious Mockery is a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Again, the 15. It's 16.
Okay.
Okay, with that, Belbury, they're about 25 feet away from you. And they are both becoming hostile again.
And there's just 2 of them?
Yep, there's 2.
Okay. I want to throw a javelin at one of them.
Okay, throw a javelin, roll to hit.
What am I rolling? Just a D20?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
D20 plus your strength mod plus your proficiency.
It's the same thing, even though it's a projectile.
Yep.
I got a 13.
13 plus your dex mod.
No, it's strength mod.
Oh, 15.
Okay,
My
15.
strength mod is 2,
You
right?
are proficient. That's another 2. That is actually a hit. Roll
Okay.
damage.
I got a 4.
Nice.
4.
4 plus your
Okay.
strength.
4 plus 2 equals 6. Were you aiming at the injured one or the uninjured one?
Aiming at the injured one. Well,
Your spear runs it through
which one
and
was
it
further-
drops to the ground.
Injured one's the better target, yeah.
He was further away. I was aiming for the one that was.
No, they were equally
Mhm.
far away. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So
the-
he fell. He died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Do I get another move or?
You
You get a
can-
bonus action and a move action.
Nope, he can get another action if he uses his action surge.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Can
If I
I?
remember correctly, he's a level 1 fighter. Let me quickly double check that.
Actually,
Very quickly.
Action Surge is a level 1 ability.
2
I think.
minutes.
Yes.
Am I within range to strike at the other one?
Easily. It's also about 20. Actually, it's more like 20 feet away rather than 25.
Oh no, action
So
surge
you-
is level 2. I just double checked.
Damn.
Oh, so I can't do it yet.
No.
Okay.
You
It has a
could
turn,
fly
but
and punch it, but that would only do 1 damage.
Actually,
Mhm.
then I'm gonna jump in the air.
Okay.
Jump, fly forward.
movement.
Okay. Moving on. Back to Lazish. Come on, let's do this.
Okay, I attempt to hit it in the face with the quarterstaff.
Nope, you
Okay,
already
roll
lost
to-
your quarterstaff.
Oh wait,
You're
yeah, I
unarmed.
lost my quarterstaff. I attempt to.
It's on the ground beside you. Bonus action to pick it up.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I attempt to.
you guys go. We can manage this. I think we can kill it within Shu and Ren and such.
Yeah, this thing's not surviving.
Okay, I pick up the staff. Right? I can do
Yep, pick up your staff, fly.
that. Okay. I pick up
We
the
don't
staff.
have to hurry now. We don't have to hurry now. They already gone.
Alright, I picked up a staff. I put 2 hands on it, so I'm going to attack with 2 hands. And I attempt to strike it right on its left cheek.
Okay, roll to hit.
Left butt cheek?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Nat 20.
Nat 20? Okay, roll damage on your d10.
D10. Wait. Get rid of that. D10. 6.
6 before doubling or after doubling?
Oh, 12.
12.
Still damage.
That's a paddling. You paddle it so hard that it basically breaks its neck as it's sort of dragged across the ground by the force of your strike. And that is end of initiative.
Yes!
Yeah.
I
Okay.
killed something. 2 things. But I also hit myself in the back of the head with the staff. So, while I'm trying to spin it.
So,
Okay.
Shu, who was rather aggressive and loud during the fight, kind of looks around, kind of pulls himself back in again, looking like he's shrunk almost, but it's just he's not standing as boldly. And he rummages through his bag, pulls out a flute, and just starts fingering out some notes, blowing softly.
That's what she said. I'm kidding.
Okay, and with that, this has been D&D with Shitlords. I hope you all have had a very good time. But unfortunately, we have to leave you at that.
Yeah. And please come and watch, whoever are watching, the Minions stream at Minions at the Zoo. Because they are now on, approximately.
Yeah, Poppy
Hopefully.
should be starting up any minute now.
Her laptop.
Because that's why our 2 players had to go.
Yeah.
Completely experiencing technical difficulties, though.
Anyway, thank you for watching,
hope our new players enjoy it.
Thank you for watching, and this D&D campaign will be streamed consistently on this channel instead of on Inquisitor's channel, but if you are interested in Ravenloft or Ixalan, Inquisitor 8.1 is the place to go.
Yes.
Okay, have a good one.
Have a good one. Bye!
Bye all.
Enjoy.